Hello, this is Daryl. I'm back again, and the more I learn, the more I want to share. And my concern is about racism. Within the last year or so, I began to do some studying and refresh my memory, and I began to find things that I hadn't known, didn't learn, and so in doing so, learning these things, it's just blowing my mind. Because the way I see it, racism just have not left the building. This evil is so potent in these days. It is so subtle. It's underlined. It's dimensional. And if you are not aware of your past and what they have done to us and what they're doing now to us, Black beautiful people, you can become ignorant because you lack knowledge. And God said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And so when you don't know, you are automatically ignorant. And so you don't know how to make a comparison between things. And some of our people are so delusional and have been lied to and have been painted a certain picture about white people till they don't even respect themselves. But I just want to bring your attention to what they call Black Wall Street. And of course, Booker T. Washington called it the Negro Wall Street because those Black people had it going on. They had their own bus line, 2 theaters, hospital, two newspapers. They had drugstores and 4 hotels, libraries, public, 13 churches, grocery stores, clothing stores, cafes, and nightclubs, and they had doctors and dentists, their own bus line, taking the children to school, so on and so forth. So they had it going on. And so this is in 1921 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And of course, the Black folks was on one side of Oklahoma and the white folks was on the other side. And so the Black folks couldn't go on the white people's side to buy, to sell. They can go there and get a job and work for them, but they couldn't go there and buy anything. They couldn't patronize the stores and so on and so forth because they were a segregated people. That's evil in and of itself because only unintelligent people segregate. Intelligent people, they want to come together and learn about one another and grow together and appreciate one another's inventions and so on and so forth. But during this time, we find that there was a young boy who had to use the washroom, asked to go upstairs so he can relieve himself, went upstairs. On his way back down on the elevator was unleveled, so he tripped. And so in so doing, he grabbed the elevator young lady and she screamed as if he was trying to attack her, and the people on the elevator said that he attacked the young girl, which were all lies. But that's all white people needed. Yes, that's all they needed to say, let's get them. So they begin to kill the Black people and burn their homes and their businesses and everything, and was dropping bombs from helicopters or planes. They were dropping bombs on the buildings. That's how much hatred these white people had for these successful Black people. And so, yes, they killed a lot of Black people. I call it, in which so many other people call it, Black Wall Street. And I have a page that is called Black Wall Street Talk On that page, you can find out pretty different things, and I'm promoting Black excellence in business, and you can go on there and promote your business. So let's just look at this thing and understand something, that we are successful people. We are industrious people. We were in slavery for 400 years. We learned how to work, even if we didn't know how to work, even though we did. But we learned how to work like slaves, in which they overworked us in our bones, as archaeologists dug up a site where the master's house, and then the outhouse for the slaves, and they buried the slaves in front of their homes, their outhouses. And so in doing so, they found out that the bones of these slaves were overworn and worn down because they were overworked. They were worked like animals. Exactly. And yes, they did call us animals, and they did teach that we were animals. But then how unintelligent is that? We're God's creation. We were the first people on this earth, and they came out of us. Oh, yes. And so, yes, you want to flip the script on us, racist white people? You're liars. And so Oklahoma was burned. And that didn't just happen to Oklahoma, Black Wall Street, where Black people were successful, self-sufficient without white people. But they did it to Rosewood, and they did it to other places, the different cities. In fact, I came into a map that showed where they went throughout the whole country, and they have the steps, and it shows schematically where they went to destroy productive Black people. And so this same mentality, Black people, is still prevalent in the land. It is still against us. It is still working against us. Racism is subliminal in many cases. You have to be paying attention to know so, because we have been doctrinized by the white man to think that he's superior. Some of our Black people have taken on the consciousness of denying themselves and not liking themselves, trying to bleach their skin and cut their nose down, so on and so forth. And then, of course, they came up with the straight hair, like that is the only beautiful thing that's happening. But I tell you, our Black women are beautiful. Our Black men are beautiful with their kinky hair and their long hair and their bushy hair. And if you see them, and if you see some of the pictures I've seen, they are beautiful with the big naturals and so on and so forth, and their beautiful Black skins. And yes, we are many colors, but we are beautiful. And don't you let no white people tell you that your skin isn't beautiful, because I'm telling you it is. And I know when I see beauty, not only pretty face, good looking, handsome men, and so on and so forth. I know when I see beauty, and can't no white racist people tell me that they're more beautiful than we are. The devil is a liar. God made all of his creatures, and I consider all people beautiful. And yes, if your heart is dark, you cancel out your beauty. Oh yes. You present yourselves as white supremacists, but you cancel out your excellence when your heart is dark, when you have hatred for your neighbor. The Bible says, love thy neighbor as thyself. You can't do that. Your beauty means nothing. Your beauty is vain. Yes, in everything you do that exalts you is vain and doesn't have any meaning. You got to be real from the heart. And I'm telling you, these white people have been seeking to destroy us throughout time. Ever since we've been here, they was destroying us. In fact, when they found out that Africa had precious stones and precious resources, they went over there and began to destroy them in Congo and so on, in Nigeria, so on and so forth, begin to take their land. But black folks, African folks are waking up. They're becoming stronger and they're putting them white folks out of Africa. Oh yes. And so we just need to wake the hell up and stop thinking that you're not much. Stop thinking that you're low class of whatever. The devil is a lie. We are high class. We are inventive. We are excellent. Look at Obama. The man didn't have no discrepancies, no problems with the law, the Constitution in 8 years. But look at the rest of them white presidents. They had problems. Ronald Reagan, Bush, and Nixon. They're crooked people. And so, yes, more and more and more. But Obama did excellently, and they couldn't stand it. So they had to put a trifling man in office. And I say again, a black woman said, if there was no Obama, there would not be a Trump. White people put Trump in because of the excellency of Obama's administration, excuse me. And so, yes, we have to understand our history, and we have to take a look at it again. We have to, black people, come together and Black Wall Street this America. The white folks don't want us in their vicinity. They don't want us where they are. Okay, get the hell away from them then. Why you keep patronizing these white racist restaurants? Why you keep going there buying from their stores when they put you out because you're black? Don't go to them stores anymore. Take your black earned money and patronize your own people. Or you go erect a store and we'll patronize you. Black people, we got to wake up because we have the ability to be excellent and to be business minded and to become entrepreneurs and patronize ourselves. And yes, again, I say again, I've said it before, I said it again, that we're not trying to keep white people out. We ain't even trying to keep white racist people out. We just need our own so we can have leverage, so we can say, call the shots. Because as it is, they're calling the shots and they're telling us to get out of their stores. You're not wanted here. And it's a greater evil when they tell you to get out of their stores. We don't even want your money. You know, that's demonic. When a greedy, selfish person tell you, we don't want your money because of your skin color. These are inferior people. These are dumb, unintelligent people. Talking about these racist white supremacists who think that they are it and that and whatever else. You're not that, all that in a bag of chips. You're liars. You're confused people, white racist people. You're confused. You need to learn what it is to be humble. You need to humble yourselves and let somebody else praise you. Right now, you're praising yourself and you look like big fools. You look terrible. You just don't know it. When you get some wisdom, then you'll see yourself. You'll go look in the mirror and remember what you look like and come to terms to the conclusion that you look like fools. Oh, yes. And so what we got to do, black people, we got to understand what's going on. We got to realize that they don't like us and that they don't want us around them, which is perfectly cool because I don't need to be around somebody that don't want me around them. I don't want to be around them. Listen, I had a grandma. She passed on, going to be with the Lord for real, because she was white, real white, not half white, all the way, 100% white. And we didn't have any discrepancies or oppositions in the household of my mother where she lived after her home burned down. Yes. And so grandma was a big help to us, and we loved grandma. And I made grandma mad one time. I said, Grandma, she had this red thing around her neck. I said, Grandma, you remind me of John Wayne. My grandma got so mad. She got so mad at me, boy. She was mad for a few days, but she let it go. But grandma was good to us, and she helped us a lot and helped mama take care of us and all that. And we walked together in love. Them rotten people in the projects, they attacked grandma and they cut her face up. And grandma told us, they said that let's kill her. And the other man said, no, man, let's don't kill her. So they cut her face up, robbed her, and she came on home. But thank God she lived through it. And that was the only situation like that happened to her in the black neighborhood. God protected her for the most part and protected her even in that situation. And so no hard feelings, because stuff happens with black people as well as white people, as well as Chinese people, as well as any other race. Everybody's doing wrong. And a whole lot of people are doing right, thank God. But we want black people to come together. We need to come together in Black Wall Street, America. We need to become entrepreneurs. Learn what it is to have your own business and become productive. And that's why I love the people in Houston, Texas, and roundabout cities. These black folks got it going on. They got good jobs, and after work, they got businesses. And I'm finding out a lot of them, just talking to them, they let their job goes to expand their business. But I'm telling you, don't be an Uncle Tom house ass nigga. Don't be that. Okay? Understand what's going on in this country. Look at your history. Check it out and make a comparison. Come to some understanding and know that these racist white people don't love you. Just like the Mormon church with their false religion got nerve to be racist, and they are racist. Black Mormons, you are deceived as hell. You just don't know no better. That's a false religion. You should look at the origins of that Mormonism. It's complete foolishness, just like the rest of these false religions. And yes, I'm telling you, Christianity is real, because Christianity is about Christ. And the devil took the opportunity to try to make Christianity look bad, because he's using people that don't have understanding. Oh, the white man used the Bible to humble the black man so he can keep them in slavery. The devil is a liar. God let them do that so those black people can get some spiritual strength to deal with the sickness of racism and slavery. Oh yes, and they came out, and here we are. And so here we are, baby. We're thriving. We're still here. And white folks cannot stop us. The devil is a liar, because we got God on our side. That's right. And push come to shove, God started eliminating these white racist people. You'll see it. Amen. You will see how God will work for us, because we need God to work against these wicked entities that's preaching and teaching their false doctrines and lying to nations that they're supreme. Got China deceived, bleaching their skin even whiter. That doesn't impress me, even whiter skin. In fact, you white folks remind me of leprosy. in the Bible, the people's skin was turned to white. That's right. It was turned white. Leprosy in the Bible wasn't the skin and the limbs falling off like Hollywood tried to tell us with their lying selves. They're a bunch of liars. And so they go through the airways lying and the TV airways lying and teaching false doctrinal things. But no, leprosy was the skin turning white. Read it in the Bible. There's a lot of examples of that. So, please, you're trying to gloat in something that ain't even real. Not that white people aren't beautiful, because there's a whole lot of white people that are beautiful, look good, that are pretty. And I vouch for that because I see them myself. And ain't no jealousy here. I'm going to give you your props, white people. There's a lot of handsome white men. But if you're going to demean us because of our skin color, then I got to tell you, you remind me of leprosy. Come on. It's the truth anyhow. Don't get mad. I'm just speaking the truth. I love you, white people. But what you're doing to my people is despicable. It's just unconscionable. It's just trifling that you can keep on killing us in the streets, shooting us in the back. We don't even have a gun and you killing us. We got our hands up and you killing us. We show you our wallet and you shooting us. You tell us to get out of the car and then tell us to get our wallet. We go in the car to get it and you shoot us because you mixed up. You got a job that you can't handle. You got a job that you can't do, that you're trying to do because you're just overwhelmed with arrogance and a proud spirit. Haughty spirit cometh before a fall. Pride cometh before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. I'm telling you, white people, you're going to reap what you sow. You keep on killing us. You keep on hurting us. You keep on planting false evidence on us to get us put in that wicked system, incarceration system. You keep on putting us in there, trying to keep the stats up so you can keep getting government money. You are wicked people. And you need to stop it because God is going to judge this nation. 9/11 wasn't a trip. It wasn't a joke. No, it wasn't. You have turned your back on God, just like Israel did in the Old Testament. They said, let us praise thee. Let us worship you. Only let us turn our backs to you. This is what Israel said to their God that blessed them and sustained them and caused them to triumph over wars and then gave them a land flowing with milk and honey. They turned their back on God. And you people came over here looking for freedom of religion. You got it, but you turned your back on God. You worshiping the devil. Talking about you love God and you worshiping God. And you can't even uphold righteousness, justice, and you preaching injustice. You're actually preaching injustice. You actually believe that because you're confused. You're demonic. The devil has got your mind. You're deceived. You need to see what's going on here. That's right. You need to see it. You need to understand it so you can change your ways. God is against you. 9/11 happened because God allowed you to be vulnerable because you need to know. You needed to be attacked and you needed to lose because of the things that you are doing. You turn your back on God. You're worshiping homosexuality just like they did in Sodom and Gomorrah. And God said, listen, their sin have come up before me as a stench in his nostrils. God told Abraham, I'm going to destroy them places because they're wicked. They were sodomites. They were the children of Canaan. Ham was the father. Canaan was cursed that he would serve his elders. Went into that land that is called Israel, That land was first the Canaanites. They were all black people, okay? Israel went in there, came out of Egypt, traveled through 40 years, went into that land to take it, and made friends with the Sodomites, in which God told Israel, when you go in there, destroy every last one of them. The women, the children, the animals, don't let nothing live, kill everything. They went in there and made friends with them. God told them again they wouldn't heed to God. God said, because you failed to obey me, them wicked Sodomites, them homosexuals, we call them. They call themselves gay, but they ain't nothing happy about a confused, unnatural lifestyle. Yes. And they made friends with them because they were industrious people, just like they are today. History repeated itself because you don't remember your history. So God said they're going to be among you forever. And they are, and they're everywhere. America, you came here looking for freedom of religion. You got it, but you turn your back on God. And you're serving the devil and your lust of your flesh. And so you say you are Christian and you serve God. But God is saying you are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. You same white people that brought the Bible here, you reneged. You turned your back on it. You used it deceitfully to hurt black people. I feel some anointing on that. You people better wake up. Repent from your sin. Black people, wake up and become industrious, business-minded, entrepreneurs. Let's network. Let's strengthen one another. Stop saying, I got mine, you get yours. Stop saying that foolishness. You need to be saying, I got mine, let me teach you how to get yours. You have need of patience for one another. Forget about the Uncle Tom black people that serve the white man anyhow, regardless, just like these football players. All of them should be bowing. All of them should be bowing. Yes, because their freedom is being taken from them. In the Constitution, we have freedom of speech, freedom to march, protest, and they take it from us. And y'all playing football for the white man, and he turned around and take your freedom, and you still serving him. You serving him, and you're serving the money you're getting from him. You're hypocrites.